Hey folks, Patrick Cooper here with another 3 Songs Thursday series. This week here in New Orleans we were keeping a close eye on Hurricane Sally. At this point it looks like we are going to be very fortunate and escape most of the effects of the hurricane, but I am concerned. I have friends out on the Mississippi and Alabama Gulf Coast, especially some folks I know out in the Mobile area. So let's all send some good thoughts their way and hope it's not too bad for them. And still remember, Lake Charles still trying to recover from their Hurricane Laura. So anyway, I'm going to start off, this time I'm going to actually start off with one of my own songs. Most of the time I put them in the middle, but every once in a while I'll change it up. This is a fairly new song that I wrote. It was prompted by what I guess is many ways kind of a cliche. You know, you hear the stories about people who knew each other in high school, and then they go to a high school reunion party, and all these years later, they've lived their lives, they've been through whatever they've been through, and then they reconnect and get together again after all those years. And this was brought on, this song was brought on by a real story of a fella that I knew back in Shreveport. I knew him more in elementary and junior high school, and then we kind of lost touch in high school because we went to different schools. But I heard later on through somebody else, and then later through him, that he had gone to his high school reunion dance in Shreveport and met a woman that he had dated when they were in high school. And they're together now after all these years. So there you go. The song is called Love Delayed. Hadn't seen her since high school. For years I've often played the fool, trying hard to be cool with nothing left to show. So I went to the high school reunion dance. There she stood, her beauty enhanced in the soft glow of the spotlight lamps. How was I to know that love delayed can be the best? Love delayed can stand the test of time when I'm in line with you. She looked at me, said, "You're here too?" I said, "Yes, I came to shake that blue feeling that I get when I have no clue. But spending time with you could be a lesson learned." So we talked and we danced and we talked some more, and I remembered what I knew before, the simple truth I could not ignore. Those feelings for her had returned. So love delayed can be the best. Love delayed can stand the test of time when I'm in line with you. Calendar says 5 years have passed. We are together at last. There was no way I could have forecast how long love can take to grow. So love delayed can be the best. Love delayed can stand the test of time when I'm in line with you. Love delayed. Love delayed. All right, one of my newer ones called Love Delayed. Is all true. They're still together. This next song by the legendary Irishman Van Morrison. I was lucky enough to see Van live. I think I had worn the t-shirt from that show a few weeks back. It was an incredible show, a lineup with Bob Dylan, Joni Mitchell, and Van Morrison. I got to see him at that show. That was really something. This is one of his real early ones. Van might have been born in Ireland, but if you listen to most of his material, I think he wishes he had been born in the southern part of the United States. One of my favorites of his. You can take all the tea and shine, put it in a big brown bag for me, sail it right down 7 oceans, drop it in the middle of the deep blue sea. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel in the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like honey, baby, from the bee. She's alright with me. You can't stop us on our road to freedom. You can't stop us, 'cause our eyes can see men are upright, men in granite, knights in armor built on chivalry. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel in the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like honey, baby, from the bee. She's alright with me. You could take all the tea and china, put it in a big brown bag for me, sail it right down 7 oceans, drop it in the middle of the deep blue sea. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel in the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like honey, baby, from the bee. She's alright with me. She's alright with me. Van the Man Morrison. I used to play gigs at a place here in New Orleans on St. Charles Avenue, and it was called the Irish House. It was a great Irish pub and restaurant with spectacular food. And they, in the parking lot, had parking spaces with the names of famous Irish artists, poets, musicians, and historical figures. And each of these people had a parking space reserved for them in the parking lot of where I played. And Van had one. And my dream was to be playing a gig at this place and have Van burst in screaming that somebody had taken his parking space. It did not happen, but that would have been something, right? Sadly, the Irish House is no longer open and is now an AT&T store. So what are you going to do? Things change, especially lately, huh? This last song, well, I'll do a short reveal. This is apropos of nothing musically, except for the fact that it's New Orleans related, so there's always going to be music. But as you can see, this, of course, is paying tribute to our home team Uh, if you come to New Orleans, it's really interesting. Obviously, all cities are huge fans of their pro football teams, but I think New Orleanians are especially insane about it. I'm sure other cities can claim that too, though. But and of all people, you'll find people who say, "Oh, I don't even like sports, but I love the Saints." So pride there, you know. Last song is was a big hit for the great Dave Dudley. It's one of the great country rocker truck driving songs I think ever recorded. Dave did a lot of truck driving songs. Evidently, from what I heard, Dave was a professional truck driver himself. So a lot of people have heard this one. I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and she's running like never before. There's a speed on ahead me on the right, but I don't see a cop in sight. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got my 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white pills and my eyes open wide. I just passed a Jimmy and a White. I've been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some other guys. I could find one to hold me tight, but I could never make believe it's alright. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, the ICC's a checking on down the line. I'm a little overweight and my logbooks are way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales, alright. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a smoke from a stack and it's blowing black as coal. Well, my hometown's coming in sight, and if you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. The late great Dave Dudley with one of his biggest hits, 6 Days on the Road. Okay, so that is it for this Thursday. Let's hope that everybody comes out safe over there out on the Mississippi, Alabama, and even parts of the Florida Gulf Coast. All right, you folks take care.